Bird 232, right heading 235, and report localizer established runway 27 left, Bird 232.
Hello everybody and welcome back again to another video. Today's video kind of as promised by me in the November talk that I was going to actually demonstrate more about the new features that have been introduced in ChasePlane, which is the new replay system. So finally we got a new kind of replay system that we can actually use. It's good to kind of show how's your landings, your takeoffs, or even for kind of general YouTubing use if you are that kind of type of person. So it's kind of a step up in the replay um, system development, honestly. So it's fairly new kind of beta to tell you the truth. It still have some issues in some aircrafts like the FS Labs A320, and it does still have some issues with some aircraft that tend not to send kind of the right inputs and output for ChasePlane to record them. So it's not really a big deal since this is kind of in beta, and it still says here it's a work and a progress. So we'll take whatever you're seeing here with a grain kind of salt, just because the team have promised to get this better in the kind of fastest way they could. So before we get actually into that, I wanted to highlight that from now on, I'm kind of stepping up that 1080 resolution to the 1440p or Quad HD, whatever you guys gonna call it. It's gonna end up in YouTube 2560 by 1440. So I hope you guys like that. So without further ado, let's get started. So once you click on that replay kind of bar here, you will be prompted by a window that says clearly it's a work in a progress. We will be adding features and fixing issues in the replay system after version 1.0. We're still at 0.4.84. So we're kind of way before that number came in. This is simply an experiment for you and for us. Good job. So you kind of have two selections here. One says data visualization. So whatever we have charted in here, I could kind of change to any kind of data that I want that kind of uh, X and Y, because you will have the time prompt here depending on what or how many seconds you can get. So if I honestly defaulted at 1200 seconds, so that is way enough for me to experiment this. This is, by the way, the new kind of update for the citation S550 that been released by Coronado, I think 3 weeks ago. So I have done a quick kind of um, um, go around with the aircraft just to kind of see how well this has been built. We're flying at the flight beam, uh, Washington, Dallas International Airport here in Virginia. We're kind of been hit by kind of 23 or 24 knots crosswind, so that didn't actually make the landing um, smooth, if I say, but you guys get the idea. So 1200 seconds was way more than I actually flew in this aircraft, since this is 20 minutes. And honestly, I have been in the aircraft for the past 18 or 19 minutes. So you kind of select whatever time you want it to replay to, and once you're set, you will click on show playback window, and you will be prompted by this kind of lovely window. Here I'm selecting the altitude. So whatever you guys see in here is my altitude. So I kind of ballooned there, gained a little bit more altitude. Then I started my descent kind of smoothly there. It wasn't that really smooth descending at the beginning. So once we prompt by this window, we can select the scale at which we want the kind of the time to be fragmented at. So now it's on auto, so it will kind of squeeze every kind of second on that replay into one window. So if I click play here, so I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. And you can actually see, guys, the kind of the lights are being captured very well. The weather is captured very nicely too. And the flight control movements are on the spot. And we were gonna see that before kind of landing, where I kind of hustled my way through the crosswind there. So here's our runway. AA traffic is also in the replay system. I tried to kind of see if it will actually kind of take off with us or not. No, but the AI traffic is there in your replay system. So you don't have to be bothered, like your replay kind of will have no AI traffic if you are recording for YouTube. I'm gonna kind of fast forward that a little bit more to end up in the downwind kind of section of our flight. So flaps are down. We can see the flaps kind of down here. Flight controls are fully captured, as we're going to see here. There's some stutters that I honestly haven't seen before in this replay, but as I said, it's still in beta. So in the cockpit too, it looks very promising, honestly. Everything has been recorded. I was way high in that glide slope, by the way, guys, as you might guys see. So 500 feet to go. Going on that glide slope. So you can see here the whole kind of airport with the eye traffic kind of in distance there. Aileron deflections are on the spot. Very awesome stuff indeed. So we kind of around the kind of threshold there. I tried my best, honestly, with this landing to make sure kind of I get it as smooth as possible with such crosswind. And we are down. So thrust reversers movement kind of are still there, which is I like a lot, since what we used to have in the kind of older version of the prepared or FSX, it will get very screwed up if we kind of put them on and off during our flight. So with that's been kind of shown in here, I hope you guys really liked this video. I hope to give you kind of a better look at how the replay system in ChasePlane is. If you did like this video, please give me your full support, hit that like and subscribe button, and hope to see you in the next video. Take care, guys.